We're at the halfway point. With 3 races run and 3 more to go, it's time for day 5. Good morning and welcome to your Musto Morning Briefing, day 5 of Cows Week. We've had amazing sparkling racing here on the Solent, with the Solent delivering its classic weather combination with tide. To talk about today's racing, I'm joined by Steve Carver. Steve, good morning.
Morning.
Now, we've had windy days, we've had moderate days. Today, it looks like we're getting the light wind day out of the way. What's due today?
Yeah, so it's really quite light. I'd expect everybody to wake up and probably go straight back to bed. We are expecting a couple of hours of delays potentially as we wait for the wind to come in from the southwest. We might get a bit of thermal enhancement, a bit of sea breeze, but the water's really warm at the moment, so that's not going to be as significant as the weather just coming in. I was going to say the Solent is renowned for its pumping sea breeze as Winchester heats up, but you think that's just not going to be a goer today? It might be, but it kind of depends on the clouds. It's quite hazy at the moment, so we'll see where that goes, and we'll keep you updated on the app. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that wind is a gradient breeze, you think, and you think it's going to filter in. Sort of what time are we roughly expecting, you think? Yeah, so I'm expecting... Not to put you on the spot. I'm kind of expecting it at about midday in Lymington, and then that'll slowly be filtering in progressively as the day goes on, and probably getting to in front of us here in Cows at about 2ish. Great. And the later we wait, the better it'll be. Yeah, okay. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a challenging day on the water in terms of weather. What that means in terms of racing, we don't know. We're going to have to check in with Steve Cole. Steve, racing's your problem today, and it sounds like it's going to be a challenging one to get away. What are you thinking in terms of the race plan for the big boats? Let's start with.
Well, I think for all boats, if I may, we're going to be in the Western Solent today. I think the whole fleet is going to be in the Western Solent, so that means that everybody will have to sort of pay a bit more attention to everybody around them. It'll be quite crowded down there. That is where the wind is going to be, or where we're told it's going to be. So at the moment, the black group are going to start from a committee boat slightly further west, and then the white group boats that obviously can't get there will start from the squadron. Everyone will race in the Western Solent. We'll use the last of the ebb tide to get those courses sorted out, and then the first of the flood to bring everybody home slightly later than normal, but with all of the boats finishing on the squadron line today. It should be quite a spectacle later on.
Fantastic. That sounds like it's going to be a great finish. So I guess the question for the boats is, what's that AP going to look like? Are you thinking it's going to be a 2-hour delay? What are we expecting first thing this morning?
So that AP will be displayed in about 10 minutes' time. Yeah, we're looking at a 2-hour postponement this morning. We don't want to go later than that, but we're obviously aware that boats, especially the white grip boats, have to take quite a long time to get out to the boats and get to the start line. So we'll give everyone plenty of time. Keep an eye on the pings on your app, and we'll keep everybody informed.
Perfect. Thanks, Steve. That's great. So definitely keep an eye on your app, but it sounds like you'll have time for breakfast this morning, so you can go into town and find something yummy. Now, we sent Lawrence out to catch up with Arthur Farley, who's sailing J70s.
So I'm here at the Royal Yacht Squadron with Arthur Farley, a up-and-coming Isle of Wight sailor. Arthur, J70s, how was it today?
Yeah, it was obviously we had a good breeze today after yesterday, and was looking forward to get some racing underway. But sadly, we had a starboard port with another boat about 5 seconds after the first start today.
I hope you were on starboard.
And we were.
Okay.
And we were lucky to get the boat back in, actually.
Really?
Lucky that obviously we had a tow from one of your support vessels, which we're very pleased about. Otherwise, we'd still be out there.
Okay.
And
how was it going before that incident for the earlier part of the week?
Yeah. So we were almost joint third going into today, which is the end of the mini-series. So we were looking forward to hopefully stay on the podium. But I think we've got our redress, but probably not quite there, somewhere around 5th. So
right.
Happy with that.
And rest of how long have you been sailing J70? Because mostly you're a laser sailor.
Yeah. So just the last year I've started racing J70s in Portugal and then a bit here as well. So yeah.
Right, and do you consider yourself a dinghy sailor first, keelboat sailor second?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Predominantly just learning this stuff still. So yeah.
And you live in the Isle of Wight?
Yes. Yeah. I lived here for forever. Obviously, grew up sailing at the Royal Victoria.
Right.
And then moved on to sort of Brading Haven, and then obviously move abroad doing your Olympic campaigning and so forth. So,
and your big thing is a laser campaign?
Yeah. Obviously still 21, so very much at the beginning of that, but had a hard couple of years with health things, and now getting through that, and then happy to look forward to the next couple of Olympic campaigns. So,
and I happen to know you've done Cows Week in a flying 15 with my brother of all people.
Yes, exactly. I think we did 2 actually.
Did you?
That was my first Cows Week actually.
Okay.
So baptism. And really enjoyed that actually. Good memories.
You like Cows Week?
Yeah, I think Cows Week's always a really enjoyable one to do, and it usually doesn't clash for us in our calendar, so we get to do it quite a lot. So I've done 5, and enjoy it.
Good. And what's your long-term goal, ambition? Olympic gold medal?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the only goal really. So a bit of patience, and I'm sure it will come.
Right. And you've got to be so physically fit for dinghy sailing. How's it circulating around with all these people drinking beer after races?
Yeah, you're obviously called a little bit antisocial if you don't go for a drink, and that's kind of me at the minute, just with the Europeans coming up.
When's the Europeans?
So I'm going tomorrow to London,
okay.
And then I'm flying out. We just did the mini-series for us
right.
this week. And the Europeans start on the 11th.
In
Marstrand in Sweden.
Okay, very good. And an objective?
To be PB. Be my
personal best?
Personal best.
Which is what?
I think somewhere in the senior racing, somewhere around top 30,
okay.
in around the 20s. I'm probably one of the youngest in that sort of region. So that's the goal. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Well, thank you for coming to Cows Week. We hope you had a good week, and look forward to seeing you here next year in a flying 15 or a J70.
Yes.
But not in a laser.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much.
That's all for your Musto Morning Briefing this morning. Join us back here tomorrow morning for day 6.